Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So you guys, I am back. I know I've been MIA for a little while, but I am back, you guys. I was a little under the weather, as you guys know. Thank you guys for all of your prayers and everything. But I am back to, share a few videos. I have done a little shopping, y'all. I got up off of my sick bed. Shout out to KOK because she was talking about those boxes, you guys, from Dollar General, and I had to go out and get me some. So I got up and did a little shopping at Dollar General, so I'm going to share that with you guys, as well as, you guys, my store had an awesome clearance at Walmart yesterday. So today is Monday, and August, I don't know what it is, August the 20-something. I'll put it up here. And so my store, y'all, just decided all of a sudden that they wanted to mark down their school supplies, and y'all, they went from 0 to 100 in 2.2 seconds, y'all, and marked everything down to like the lowest possible clearance to get it out of the store. I don't know why, but thank God they did, okay? And so when I got in there, y'all, yesterday morning, the lady, one of the workers that, sees me all the time, and we been store shop together. So she was like, they're marking down, so come back in a few hours. She was like, just come back in a few hours because they said they had like 3 pallets of stuff in the back that they needed to move out. So they was about to have to do some serious markdowns to get some stuff out the store. I was like, bet, we'll be back, okay? So that, I guess that's the reason why they went ahead and did such drastic markdowns yesterday. But before we get to that, let's get to the Dollar General of it all. So I was on KOK's live, and she was showing her boxes and stuff that she had gotten, and the sale that they had at Dollar General. So the sale at Dollar General was, it was buy one, get one free, plus an additional 50% off. And I went to about, let's see, I went to 3, 4, 5, I went to about 5 stores, I guess. But only one store was like the store that I got the majority of this stuff from. I think I found some stuff at about 2 stores. I found stuff at 1 store, but nothing where I could actually have like prices to do the buy one, get one free. So I had to just leave that stuff there. I was like, they're having another sale, and you guys don't know, they're having another sale this coming weekend, the 29th and the 30th, I think the 29th through the 31st, they're having another sale. So I was like, I'm gonna just wait and see what that sale is about, and then I will, get whatever I couldn't get this weekend, possibly be able to get it at that sale. But anyway, I found one store that had a good number of boxes. It was just like a couple of sets, but I didn't need a lot of boxes. I don't need a lot of boxes, but I do like to use the decorative boxes, so I do like to try to get them when they're on sale. So anyway, I found a couple stores. I want to say 3. I found 3 stores, yeah, that had some items that I did purchase from. And so let me show you what I came up with. So I'm not a big candle purchaser, buyer, because I do have a lot of candles and I don't use a lot of candles. But I wanted to use my 5 off 25, y'all, and I could have just left it because it didn't, I don't know if, well, the 5 off 25 came off, but the additional 50% off didn't come off. So it was like the $5 that I saved from the 5 off 25 is what got me. My total should have been like $20 and some, plus tax, but it ended up being like $26. So I knew that something, she didn't do something right. But I was like, it's $5. I'm not going to stress about $5. And I just left it, okay? So I was like, it was a good deal. So anyway, but the long story of longer and short of it all is I got some candles to try to fill in that to make me get to the 25, because they didn't have a whole lot of boxes, but they did have some stuff that I wanted, okay? And so I ended up getting some personal items. I think I got some tissue. I got 2 rolls of tissue, which that's $10. And then I got some candles. And then I got these containers. So let me show you what I got at that store. So you guys, they had these right here. They had 2 sets of these, exactly alike. They had the small one. They had the medium size one. This one. And then they had this large one. So they had 2 sets of this. The other one is sitting right here. And the small one of these is $3. And as you can see, it is purple dot. Y'all forgive my fingernails. I polished them, but the polish is trying to chip. So y'all, polish don't do well on my nails. I don't know about y'all, but it just don't do well for me. I feel like I'm always having to polish my nails on a regular basis when I do try to polish them. It's either leave them clear or you know, I'm constantly polishing. But anyway, these right here, this is $5. And so it was, so this was $1.25. This one was 75 cents. The small one was 75 cents. The bigger one was $1.25. And this large one was $8. So it was what, $2. So that's how much these were. And like I said, I got 2 sets of these. I thought these were really very cute baskets. So that was one of the reasons why I definitely wanted to do the transaction at that store, because I really liked those gifts, those things. And then I ended up getting these right here. I got 4 of them at this store. Y'all, I've been looking at these containers, and I never could find any. I didn't want to pay the $5. So I looked up, y'all, and I found some at 2 different stores. So I ended up getting 7 of these in all. I got 2 of the green ones, and I got 2 of the purple ones. I was able to get those at that store. And here's the other ones. And this is one of the green and one of the purple. So I ended up getting 3 of each kind. 3 of the green and 3 of the purple. So this is, I guess this is purple. No, this is like a burgundy color. And this one is dented just a little bit, but we're going to make it work. I'm not taking it back. I'm gonna shape it up, and we're going to make it work. It's like a burgundy color and a green. Then I ended up getting some of these candles, you guys. I got this candle right here. This is Relax. This is eucalyptus mint. It's kind of got like a mild scent. Nothing strong, very, you know, mild scent to that one. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Shout out to all of the 2025 DC8 basket challengers. You guys did an awesome job while I was home laid in the bed. Y'all really kept me company. I enjoyed watching you guys' challenges. You guys were excellent. So congratulations. Kudos to all of you guys. Y'all did excellent. So this one smells good, y'all. This one smelled good when I opened it. This is yuzu bloom. Yuzu, I guess, is how you pronounce that. But anyway, I ended up getting this one. Did I get 2? I think I got 2. Yeah. No? Yeah, I got 2 of that one. This one right here in the pink. So I got 2 of this one. Y'all don't let me break these things. They didn't wrap them good, y'all. They were sticking them in the bag together, and I was like, I'm not gonna fuss about it. I'm gonna let it be what it is. It is what it is. This one right here, I know this one should have had a top, but it didn't have a top. But I went ahead and got it anyway. It was $5. All of these were $1.25. Because they were all $5, I got this one right here. And this one is, I don't know how to pronounce this, neroli bloom. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Is this the neroli bloom too? No, this is salted citrus. I got this one right here too. Salted citrus. I don't know if you guys can see that. And this one was $5 as well. And then I got morning bloom. I got 2 of the morning bloom. So that's all I got on the candle front. Like I said, I'm not a big candle girl, y'all. I am not a big candle girl. But I did get those because I wanted to get to my 25. I was like, I'll just suck it up and I will, do the candles. So I ended up getting what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 candles, to be able to get to my 25. And like I said, what I should have done was my mistake, you guys, and just I guess a lesson learned maybe for you guys as well. I should have did a small transaction first so that we could see if anything was wrong before I did my 5 off 25. Because when you got a whole bunch of items together, you can't pinpoint what's going wrong. So what happened was after she rung that transaction up, I ended up doing some smaller transactions, like individual ones, that were at different, price points. And I realized that the additional 50% off wasn't coming off. And so the young lady had to come up there and be like, yeah, you have to manually put that in. And so, but I had already done my 5 off 25. So she had a line in behind her and everything. And I was like, I'm just not going to worry about it. It was just going to be kind of like a hassle to try to go back and apply that additional 50% off. So I just let it go. So like I said, I paid $5 more than what I should have. But if I would have done the smaller transaction first and figured that out, we would have known that when I did my 5 off 25. But lesson learned. And so at the second store, he had to do the same thing there. Now my first store, we didn't have to do that. The stuff just came off. It applied the additional 50% off, but at the last 2 stores, they had to manually put the additional 50% off. It wouldn't come off by itself. So, my last store, y'all, I had to do multiple transactions because I had like $6 items, I had $5 items, I had 4, I had 3, I had 2, I had 1. So I had all of these different price points. And so in order to make sure that I got my 50% off and it wasn't applying to the wrong thing, I separated them by dollar amount. So anyway, so these are my dollar ones. I got 2 of these. Some of these little cute little boxes, like this. And I got the whole set of this purple one right here. This one right here, I only got a few of them. I don't really care for this one too tough, but I needed to, another dollar item. So I went ahead and just got that. I was like, I'm sure I'll use it. So I just went ahead and got it. Even if I rewrap it, I guess I should have did that with the other ones, y'all, maybe. But I would wait and see if they go down. But anyway, this one was 25 cents for these. So they're $1, so they made them 25 cents. So I got 2 of those. I ended up getting this one right here. This is the only other one that I got in this design, because like I said, I didn't really care for it too tough. It was one that I really wanted, but I think I already had one in that dollar amount, and I needed 2 more in maybe like a $4 range or whatever it was to be able to, have a buy one, get one free. And so I just left it. I was like, I may be able to get it later. But anyway, this one was $6 for this one right here. And so I got this one right here. And like I said, this one right here. So I got those 2 in that particular style. And then this is the one that I really was crazy about, and I got all of them, y'all. I thought this was a pretty design. Y'all, look at that purple and that pretty design. So I got, I think I got every size except for the $10 one, the 8 and 10. I think I didn't get the two biggest ones. I didn't get the $8 and the $10 ones in this one. So I got the $6 one. That's the 6. I got the $4 one. They didn't have a $5 one, y'all. And this is what the top, I think the tops is what makes them. And y'all, you won't be able to even see the tops. The tops will be on the back. That's what's the sad part. So I got the $4. This is the top of this one. This is the $3 one. I like the base, but I love the top. Anyway, that's 3. This is the $2 one. And then this is the $1 ones. Just going back in here. So I got the 1, 2, 3, 4, and $6 boxes in that style of box. And then I also got this one, which is a $5 box. And then I got another, oh, here it is. And then I also got the $2 one in this one. So, and it says fresh flowers, pick your own. So I was able to get the $2 one and the $5 one in this style. That's all they had left in that store. And in another store, y'all, they had this kind of box. I love these kinds of boxes, y'all, because they don't require you to put a whole bunch of stuff in them. I like the narrow, you know, it doesn't require you to do a whole lot with them. But I found some of these at another store, but they didn't have enough items for me to do the buy one, get one free. They had like a $2 or $3, I think, and a $4 box. And so I was like, I'm just going to wait. Maybe I'll be able to get it on the, you know, sale, because they just didn't have enough items for me to do the buy one, get one free. So I left them there. Hopefully they'll be there when I need them. So, or when I want them. Hopefully they'll be there this weekend, and maybe the sale will be good enough for me to, you know, partake, as Pretty Girl says. So anyway, y'all, I got this box here. I thought this was a really, really cute little girl's box. When in doubt, dance it out. Isn't that cute? So I got this one right here. This one was a $6 box. So it was what? $1.50. And then y'all, I was able to get these. So y'all know me and my astronauts. I need space. So I was able to get, let's see what this one is. This is the $6 one. Hold on, y'all. Trying to get it. I probably should pull my camera down a little bit, y'all. Let me try that. Hold on. Okay, let's try that. Y'all, I'm trying to get this new angle on this over here. Y'all, I still have the Hobby Lobby stuff over there on my table. Is the reason why we over here. So y'all know we all got stuff everywhere, so it is what it is. So anyway, this right here, this is the $3 box. This says, take me to the stars. So I got that one. And then this is the $4 one. And this top here, it says, what does it say? To the moon and back. So I got that one. Hold on. That goes with this box, this top. To the moon and back. So I got that one. And then I got, stick this on over here. I'm just sticking them back in here together. So this one says, shoot for the moon. Very cute. $5 one. Okay. And then last, $6 one. I need space. So I was able to get every size of the space one. Was very, very excited about that. And let me see, was that it? I think that was it, y'all. I really didn't get anything else except for the boxes and the candles. Um they did have some more stuff that I saw, but I wasn't really interested. They had some towels that I saw. I left those. Um and I can't remember what else. Um, but yeah, I left the towels and some more stuff. And like I said, and I left a good number of the candles because the store that I got these candles from, they did have more, but I did not get them all. I just got, you know, just enough to get me to my $25 amount. And then I left the rest. And that was it. That's it. That's all that I got in from Dollar General. I think I probably spent around 30 something bucks at Dollar General on all of this stuff. Because my biggest amount was my $26 that I spent. And then at the next store I spent like $4, you know, $4. I think I spent $5 one time. So maybe 40 something dollars, let's say, you know, because once you get fours and fives adding up. So I may have spent about 40 something dollars at Dollar General, you know, on these boxes and stuff. But I think it was well worth it. You know, not a big haul, but anyway, that is my Dollar General haul. So looks like I ran long on this one, so I'm gonna do my Walmart haul in another video, you guys. I don't want this to be a huge long video, so stay tuned for my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if nobody has told you today, you are loved, you are enough, and we are all treasures in our daddy's treasure chest. See you guys on my next one. Bye, y'all.